Alright guys, welcome to the pack opening. This guy should be an interesting pack opening. We have two full legend packs open, and we're going to go ahead and open up a crap ton of packs. Now these packs was from me pulling full ultimate legend at the time. Oh sorry, full golden tickets at the time. I have so many pack openings that I've not uploaded to the channel, guys. It's ridiculous. So this is going to be a crap ton of pack openings all together. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. But what I want to talk about today is going to be, you know, I always cover things that they should fix in Madden 19, right? So things that they should, you know, add to the game or change about the game. Let's talk about things that they should bring back to the game. You know, that's something that we don't talk about that much. We always talk about, you know, moving forward. There are things in the past Maddens that I honestly loved about Madden, and I would love to see them bring them back to the game. First off, it's going to be Madden Throwbacks. So Madden Throwbacks was a promo, kind of like Flashback, same premise, where you went ahead and completed a set and you got a random throwback player. This throwback player at the time could be any player in the last 3 Maddens. So for example, they could have, you know, like from this Madden, we might have like a 95 overall, 97 overall in next year's game. So again, depending on what time of the year it is, depends on what the overalls are. But I would love to see that added into Madden 19. It really combines the Maddens all together. So for example, you might have a favorite player this year, and the ability to use that favorite player this year in next year's copy would just be very, very awesome. And honestly, I would love to see them bring the promo back. I think this is the first year they took it away. Last year, I believe we had it. So hopefully they do bring that back. Again, would be a really cool concept. Next one is milestones. So we talk about milestones in depth so many times on this channel, and so many times I've heard you guys talk about them. Milestones is the ability to complete a set and you change the chemistry of one of the players you go ahead and upgrade. So the ability, and you can also sell the card once you do that. So it's freaking awesome. I hope they bring this back next year. I know next year they're doing a thing where they have a power-up system. You power up the cards and you're able to choose what chemistry you want. Now it does make the card NAT, so I don't like that concept, but I'm hoping they bring something back when it comes to milestones, because EA knows that we love milestones. Bring them back. There's no reason not to, in my opinion. You know, it just helps out the Madden players as a whole, because it lets you go ahead and pick what chemistry you want, or make a certain chemistry on your card that doesn't already have that chemistry. Now another thing I want to see them bring back is going to be, I want to see more of an upgrade system when it comes to like cards going from one overall to the next overall. I feel like this year was, now they tried to get away from the +1s and +2s, and I gotta say EA on their part, they did a good job of doing that. They did go ahead and kind of sided away from just the simple little upgrades that make no sense. But I feel like a lot of the upgrades this year, the overalls did not match their actual cards. So I feel like next year what I want to see is them actually go ahead, and if they go from a 92 to a 95, show us a 95 overall card. Don't show us a 91, show us a 95. So that's something I kind of hope they fix, and also something they bring back. Because in previous years, the overalls mattered to what the card overall was. So you didn't have a 92 that looked like an 88 overall, you know? So stuff like that is definitely going to be, hopefully they bring that stuff back. Another thing, Shuffler Stars. I believe they're called Shuffler Stars, something like that. Pretty much the plain and simple idea is you put in gold cards, they power up to elite cards, and you can use those elite cards in your team. Now, obviously, we do have a kind of system like this called power-ups, but it's a little bit different than power-ups. So, these certain sets are really good for chemistries. They're also really good for just the stats of the cards, because the cards are usually really, really OP, because they do become NAT. And it's just a cool concept. It's a cool promo they had in past Maddens. I would love to see that same concept apply. Now, this next one I want to talk about is actually going to be something that is just an idea I've been having, and I kind of hope they bring this idea into Madden. They probably won't. Probably never will happen. But we've had this in previous years. Make golden tickets come out earlier. Now, I'm not referring to this last year where they came out in June. I'm referring to previous years where we had golden tickets all the way back till February. Obviously, Madden, I believe 15, we had golden tickets in February. Obviously, Madden 15, I also believe we had 2 different batches of golden tickets. Now, we won't ever have that this year because that's just not how it works. But I would love to see that same kind of concept apply in next year's game, where we have, you know, 2 different batches of golden tickets. And I was thinking about this concept, and I know this is crazy and far-fetched. They won't do this. What if we had a golden tickets released early on in the game? Let's say maybe in like December, right? And you get to create whatever golden ticket, whatever the max overall is at the time, whatever overall is in, you know, the highest overall at the time. You get to create that overall, or you get to create a golden ticket to that overall, and you get to release it into the game. And then we have another one maybe in March, and obviously I don't think they'll do more than 2. So 2 different, you know, golden ticket releases, I feel like would be a really cool concept. And I definitely feel like there's something that a lot of people would like. I feel, and tell me down below your thoughts and opinions, but I feel like having multiple golden ticket releases just makes the game a little bit more fun, and also it makes it so, you know, people who grinded from August to December has a chance to make a golden ticket before people get it in December, right? And then of course December crowd gets a chance in March to make a golden ticket. I don't know. Obviously I'm just spitballing the dark when it comes to that idea. I don't think EA will ever do that. I think we will always have golden tickets come out later in, you know, May or March, April, May, or June. But, you know, it'll be a cool concept, I feel like, and it'll be a cool idea. Now, another idea I want to talk about is going to be something that you guys have suggested down below. And it's the ability to let every single person in the game create a golden ticket. Now, I saw that and I was like, thinking to myself, you know, it's not that it's a bad idea. It's just, I'm just thinking about how many, like, first off, you guys don't understand this, they have to create that many golden tickets. But I feel like we would have, like, 2,000 quarterbacks. Like, we'd have 2,000 different 99 overall quarterbacks in the game. Again, I know this is nothing referring to Madden 19, but I just wanted to cover this because I saw this comment the other day and I kind of started laughing. Not because it's like, you know, I'm not trying to trash the comment. I'm just saying that I'm laughing about the idea of the fact that, can you imagine how many quarterbacks we would have? I mean, we had the golden tickets. We had 21 golden tickets, and what, 8 of them were quarterbacks? So I can't imagine if everyone created a golden ticket, how many quarterbacks we would truly have in this game. We would have more quarterbacks than we would know what to do with. So I honestly do not want to even imagine that. So next year, a final thing I want to talk about is going to be something we're actually getting this year, which I didn't think we were going to get, and now we are getting it. NFL movers. I feel like next year, I mean, obviously this year, everything came out late as all heck. I'm hoping next year they fix that system and they don't make everything come out really late. But I hope NFL movers comes out reasonable time next year. I'm hoping we actually get them, you know, at around March, around the time that the NFL free agency starts. I'm hoping we get something like that added to the game, because the fact that we got this so late this year was just really disappointing. Because I'm not gonna lie to you guys, a lot of things in MUT, I kind of will pick up a player, a new player, based on the fact of being hyped for that player. So for example, if they come out with a new player and I'm like, oh my god, that player just so, this promo is new, I'm excited about it, you know, this is awesome, right? I will pick up a player just because of that reason. Now, I might not even want the player, right? I might not even want the player because, like, it doesn't matter. Like, oh, whatever, this is a new player, but I'm just excited about the promo, so I pick up the player. That same concept applies with real life. Like, for example, when the NFL free agency started, I'm like, oh yeah, I need to pick up Crabtree, I need to get John Brown, I need to get Lamar Jackson, Hayden Hurst. I'm thinking about all the players the Ravens signed at the moment. Willie Snead. I need to get these players, right? I need to add them to the squad. Well, now we are, what, 3 months since free agency, since the Ravens signed those players. And I'm kind of like, I don't really need to pick up a Crabtree. Like, you know, day one, free agency started. Maybe in that first month period, I'd be like, yeah, I'm going to pick up these cards. I'm excited about these cards. These cards need to be on my squad. Now I'm kind of just sitting here like, I don't really need these cards. They're really not that important to my squad. Definitely feel like I could do without them. And that just comes down to the fact, again, that it's been like 3 months. So my hype level of a brand new Crabtree, I'm like, alright, whatever. I'll pick him up in next year's game, right? Because I don't really need him this year. He's not really going to get that good speed. Who cares? But the initial hype gets me excited. So I'm hoping EA really starts to go ahead and take advantage of that next year, because that's something that I just personally love about Madden, is when EA takes advantage of the initial hype. Tell me down below your thoughts and opinions, guys. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.